Anytime you keep putting pressure, comparing your children, criticizing them, there are 4 types of wrong fathers. We have a shadow dad. We have a missing in action dad. We have a boundary buster dad. We have a critical dad. When you keep breaking your children's boundaries, criticizing them, comparing them with other children, you are missing in their major activities in life. What you are telling your children is clear. You don't love them. You don't respect them. You don't value them. They have no future with you. The bad part of life is clear. A child that is not loved today is going to become an aggressive, violent, stubborn, ungodly, foolish child in the future. It is written in the Holy Book, train up a child the way he should go. There is a way every child should go. You have to teach them, train them in that way. Every child comes to the world blank. It is what you play to them that they play back to their lives. Life is very short. Life is delicate. You cannot afford to live your life as your parents had led their lives and the way you are living your life. I'm saying a lot of things. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré sọ Yorùbá. Oríṣiríṣi àwọn òbí ló wà. Òbí tí ò mọ̀gbà tọ́mọ ń dàgbà. Òbí tí ó máa ń sọ pé ọmọ òun ó dájú eléyìí lọ, eléyìí dájú eléyìí lọ. Òbí tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan táwọn ọmọ bá fẹ́ ṣe tó máa jẹ́ kí ọmọ mọ ìwọ̀n ẹ̀ nínú ìdílé, àwọn òbí yẹn ò ní sí ńbẹ̀. Àwọn òbí tó jẹ́ pé bí bàbá mi ṣe ṣe mí, bí ìyá mi ṣe kọ́ mi, bí bàbá mi ṣe tọ́ mi, bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ṣe tọ́ yín. Bá ṣe ń ṣe nìyí láti àtìkọ́ṣe, ó ń bẹ nísìn, yóò sì máa wà títí láéláé. Ṣé rí àwọn òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sọ fún ọmọ wípé o ò lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la, o ò wúlò, mi ò fẹ́ràn ẹ, o ò lè dá nǹkan, o ò lè dírú, o ò lè dígbá. Òbí mi ń bi mí pé ìgbà wo ló ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìwà tẹ́ ń wù, ìṣe tẹ́ ń ṣe, ìṣesí yín, nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn ní ayé àwọn ọmọ yín. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ọmọdé lánàá ó ní àgbàlagbà lọ́la, bàbá lọ́la ó ní ọmọkùnrin kékeré lénìí. A ti ń gbé ayé tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ ló ń bímọ, bàbá ọmọ, ìyá ọmọ, wọ́n tún bímọ. Ó kù ẹni tí ó máa jẹ́ kí ọmọ yẹn kó dà nǹkan tó wáyé wá dà bí nǹkan tó fẹ́ wá dà láyé. I'm interested, passionate about raising children. What we are looking at now in our generation is scary. Ẹ̀rù ń bà mí fún àwọn ọmọ tá à ń tọ́, àwọn ọmọ tí a bí. Gbogbo ọmọdé yàtọ̀ lọ́wọ́ òbí. Oríṣiríṣi ọmọ làwọn ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ wa. Àwọn ọmọ kan wà tó jẹ́ pé akíkanjú ọmọ ni wọ́n, àní wọ́n burú. Àwọn ọmọ kan tó jẹ́ wípé onísùúrù, onírẹ̀lẹ̀ ni wọ́n, àní wọ́n ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀. Bí àwọn òbí wa ṣe wá, tá fi di ẹni tí ó mú egbògi olóró lénìí, tá fi di ẹni tó yẹ pé ó ti kọ́ gbogbo lé sí bí àpàlọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni à ń wò pé ká tún tó àwọn ọmọ wa. Eléyìí ó fẹ́ jọ ègún ìdílé ni, ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe ègún, àìmọ̀ ni. Àwọn nǹkan tí à ń lẹ̀mẹ́ṣù lára, tá fi ń parọ́ mọ́ èṣù wípé èṣù rẹ̀, èṣù rẹ̀, èṣù rẹ̀, èṣù náà káwọ́ lérí pé èmi kọ́, mi ò ṣe nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí. We lie a lot against the devil, telling the devil, you made me to do this, you allow me to do this, you are the one that did this, and the devil will say, I didn't know anything, I didn't do anything, it's not me. We are living a life that we don't even know who wrote the script, how the script was written, and how they are playing out the script. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is Shematters on Fresh FM 105.3 Lagos, Nigeria. On behalf of a great man, a visionary leader, father of three children, mo ní 3 boys, bóyá bẹ̀tà tún bọ̀ ni tó jọkùnrin. I welcome you to Shematters in Lagos. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. I'm passionate about what I'm starting today. I'm doing it. You know, when I say passion, I hope people will understand what I meant by being passionate. Life is about enthusiasm. Life is about passion. It will be dangerous for us to come to this world without any impact. Kódà kéèyàn kọjá lórí ayé yìí bí ejò tó kọjá lórí àpáta tí ò nípa. Ipa wa òun làwọn ọmọ wa. Ipa wa òun ni wípé à ń jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ wa kí wọ́n jẹ́ nǹkan tí àyànmọ́ fẹ́ kán jẹ́. Tí a ò bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, a sọ ìran nù, a sọ ògo nù, a sọ ọjọ́ iwájú nù. Ṣé ẹ rí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ máa sọ fún wa lénìí? Mo fẹ́ ká mọ̀ dáadáa. Ká mọ̀ wípé a ò lè ṣe nǹkan tó bá wù wá pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ wa. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ làwọn ọmọ yẹn o. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ ni wọ́n. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ ni wọ́n. Afúnṣọ́ ni yín. Afúntọ́ ni yín. Gbogbo wa, èmi, ẹ̀yin. I will still come to English, don't worry. La máa jẹ́ ìhìn. La máa sọ níwájú Ọlọ́run bí a ṣe tọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe jẹ́ wípé gẹ́gẹ́ bí òbí a gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe nípa títọ́mọ. I'm saying this to every parent hearing the sound of my voice. You are not the owner of your children. You don't own your children. You are going to be accountable. You are going to give account of how your children are raised, whether you are conscious of it or not. Accountability is extremely important. And that is why you cannot raise your children and think there's no problem. Hey, there is a problem. Wala wa. Because those children will mirror you. They are your mirror. Hear me. I remember one particular man was sending his son to pack the bottles of the remaining beer, alcohol. So after the boy has packed everything to the store, in the middle of the night, the child will now sit down and begin to drain the bottles. Á ro gbogbo ìgò yẹn mú. Every morning, wake up, go to school, let's go to school. Ọmọ ti sùn. The child would have slept off under the influence of spirits, alcohol. They started going to prayer houses. They started going to bath. Bathing set back out of the child's life. I'm pained. Nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ó ń dùn mí. Washing his head, bathing his head, beating the child. And the father said, they have catch me, wọ́n ti mú mi, ogun ìdílé ti mú mi lórí ọmọ mi, not knowing that he was the one that used his hand to destroy his life. Do you know when they came for therapy and counselling, I asked the man, what was your first exposure to drinking, to alcohol? He said, my father drinks with his friends. And I love the way they chat, they gist, they drink pepper soup, they are turning out. And I love it. So, as soon as I got to secondary school, I started clubbing. That was how I started. And my eyes just opened. And I asked the boy that they were taking to prayer houses, come, sweetheart, what happened? What do you do? Do you drink? Honestly, it was as if I'm a prophet. Well, I'm a prophet in this area. Momo Shaini, Anu Morigba. Look down and became tearful because they have tortured the child. Wọ́n ti lù, wọ́n ti gbé lọ wẹ̀wẹ̀ odò. Kò sẹ́ni tó ronú counselling àti therapy. A máa sọ̀rọ̀ counselling, a máa sọ̀rọ̀ therapy. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé wọ́n ṣé tára yín ò bá yá tẹ́ bá lọ hospital, ṣé ẹ̀ ní lóògùn ní, ṣé ẹ̀ ní ra oògùn, àbẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ṣe operation. Excuse me, do you know? I just told, when I saw the eye of the boy and the way he bent his head, I told his dad and his mom to excuse me. And that was when he gave me a revelation of how he drinks every night, especially Friday night, because daddy is always bringing people home, friends home, to make him to pack the bottles to the storehouse. He said he will sit in the store after everybody has gone to bed and drink and drink and drink and drink to stupor. And you know the way you àwọn míì ò ní mọ tí wọ́n tọ́nú gò, àwọn míì mú dé half nígbà tó bá ti rẹ̀ wọ́n, so ló máa rego mú. Hear me. Imagine tí ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ wípé bí ọpọlọ wa ṣe rí ó gba nǹkan jura wa lọ. Some brain are so fragile. Do you know that that boy can become mentally ill till life because of that exposure? Ọ̀rọ̀ alcohol nìyẹn, mi sọ̀rọ̀ sex. You know how many of you keep pornography picture on your laptop? The same laptop lọ́mọ ẹ ti máa ṣe homework. The same laptop ló máa ti ní kán sáré lọ mú nǹkan wá, kán lọ wo nǹkan wá. Ọkọ̀ kan ṣí sílẹ̀ ó ti gbàgbéra, because addicts will always forget themselves. Ó ti gbàgbéra. Ó kàn ní go and bring something for me in the parlour or in the room. And your children sit before your laptop and begin to explore, and their spirits just got caught up with pornography. I'm inviting every mother, every father to join me for 4 weeks of dynamic, intensive parenting seminar. It's a webinar. You are listening to me from any part of the world. You are going to learn with course materials on how to deal with that destiny in your hands. You know how many doctors are in the rehab, under crack, under marijuana, under cigarettes, addicted to alcohol, addicted to sex, addicted to anger. Somebody is saying anger. Yes. When your child is angry about anything, he can throw any table, throwing tantrums, because you don't know how to manage, how to handle. You don't understand your children. How do I raise them? It's the same thing, beating and loving. What is the difference? Who is my child? Who is my daughter? Who is my son? And a lot a lot of information will be released to everyone that is interested in preserving their seed. You don't know how many parents cry to me every week. Children are not going to school. Go to the streets now. Look at how many youths are out there looking for quick money. Instead of them living their lives normally, going to school, who is modeling them? Where is the dad? Where is the mom? Dynamic parental webinar is starting on the 25th of February 2023. Distance is not a barrier. Don't say, I'm not where she is. No, we're going to have it on Zoom. It's a webinar at the corner of your room with your phone or your device. You will be in class. It is going to be powerful. You can't afford to raise your children and at the end of the day, they will erase you to untimely death. Most mothers are on the mountain now. Most fathers have disowned their children because a child that is good belongs to the dad. A child that is bad is the father's. And two of us, husband and wife, are giving these children to nurture. Maybe you are just a guardian. Listen, every child is a destiny in your hand. You can't afford to mess up their lives in the name of, I don't know. You don't know that there's a law of gravity. You will jump from the top and fall down. Humpty Dumpty. For the fact that you are ignoramus about anything does not stop it from happening. Listen to me carefully today. Life is too delicate to raise your children anyhow. Your health is your relationship with your spouse. Your wealth is your relationship with your spouse. Your happiness is your relationship with your spouse. The happiness of your children. When you are old, you cannot even use hand to put food in your mouth again. Your hands are shaking. You can't go to the toilet by yourself. They have to take you to the restroom. If your child is not happy in life, they can never, with all sincerity and integrity, take care of you in your old age. Sometimes you need a child that will hug you, peck you, and tell you, Mommy, I love you. You have labored for us. Daddy, you are wonderful. You have labored for us. A child you neglect today cannot show you love tomorrow. Life is fragile. If you are interested in joining me to attend the Dynamic Parenting Seminar, is a webinar on Zoom. The number to contact is +234 90 2010 1080 +234 90 2010 1080. This number is only for Dynamic Parenting Webinar. It is not my number to ask me questions or to tell me your challenges or your problems. When I'm going to end the program, I'm going to give you the number to communicate with me with. This number I just called now, +234 90 2010 1080. It is for Dynamic Parenting Webinar. Let me take you to another level this afternoon. Your children are your fault. Please, husband and wife, fiancés, I want to marry. If your genotype is not the same, please don't marry each other. Don't use faith. Faith is not foolishness. God gave us brain so he can rest. Don't say because of I have faith, God has said I can pray, I can fast, I love him, she loves me. Please stop it. It's wickedness. It's not fair bringing children to this world and cause them low self-esteem, make them to be addicted to drugs because of pain. They get addicted to some strong pain reliever tablets, pentazocine, so many, I don't want to mention all, because you are selfish, you don't see the future, and you are not wise. It takes wisdom to know that when you give birth to children and you know that these children are coming to suffer because of sickle cell. I'm not going to say this much because I know some children are hearing me that are sickle cell today. I don't want you to hate your parents. That's why I need to shut up now, not say anything again. But if you are hearing me, you are not yet married, you are cutting each other, before you open your mouth to propose to a girl, ask the girl, what is your genotype? Ask the boy, what is your genotype? If you notice that he's not saying the truth, go to a standard hospital and do test. Hey, do test, yo. Please, I'm begging. Ẹ ṣàyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀ kẹ́ tó lẹ fẹ́ fẹ́ ra yín. Ìfẹ́ fọ́jú, marriage á la ojú yẹn tó fọ́. Tó bá ti fẹ́ fẹ́yàn kan tó ti ń wù ẹ́ kó fẹ́, ìbéèrè àkọ́kọ́ ni pé ṣé o lè ṣe àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀? Kí ni àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀? Tó bá ti sọ àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀, tó bá ti sọ pé tí ó jẹ́ pé kò mọ̀, ẹ lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn tó dángájíá kẹ́ ẹ lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀ yín méjèèjì. Ẹ má dáràn sí ayé lọ́rùn, ẹ má dáràn sí àwọn ọmọ yín lọ́rùn. Mo bẹ̀ yín lórúkọ Ọlọ́run, ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yín wáyé wá sunkún kíkorò, wọ́n wá dẹni tí ó ń fi oògùn tó máa ń pa ìrora, wọ́n á dẹni tó ti fẹ́ sọ di bárakú. Torí pé kí ni, ta ló fẹ́ràn ìnira? Kò sí. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tẹ́ bá ti rí i pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yín ò papọ̀, AS àti AS máa bí SS o. AS àti AS wọ́n á bí SS. Ẹ nílò láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi lórí program. Ẹ lọ sórí internet kẹ́ béèrè pé ṣé AS lè fẹ́ AS. Go and find out online. Can AS marry an AS? Answer is there. We are living in a global village. Kò sóhun tuntun lábẹ́ ọ̀run mọ́. Láyé tá a wà yìí, kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ mọ̀ tó lè Google kó wò lórí internet. Because tí ó bá ti di wípé à ń parọ́ fúnra wa, à ń fi rọ́bọra wa lójú, a máa tẹ́ sí i. Nígbà tí ọmọ bá dé, pé àwọn ọmọ tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ tí ara wọn pé tó jẹ́ AAAA, tó jẹ́ ASAS, normal delivery, normal blood type, tí ọmọ bá ṣe àìsàn gbà míì, a máa mọ nǹkan tójú àwa òbí máa ń rí. Ìjọ́ kan mo wà lọ́sípítù fún ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì, ara gbígbóná ṣáá ni, ara gbígbóná ṣáá ni. Ó ti di wòlíì Ọlọ́run léni o, great prophet of God today. Kì í ṣe SS o, AA ni. Ká tó wá sọ pé kéèyàn wá lọ sọ́spítù láti lọ jókòó sí ọmọ tí egungun ń ro dé ọpọlọ. Mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín, ẹ pín yà. Ọlọ́run máa ṣèyàwó tiẹ̀ fún ẹ, Ọlọ́run máa ṣọkọ tiẹ̀ fún ẹ. Àwọn kan ni mo lọ́rọ̀ ìbáwí léni o. Ẹ tètè máa lọ, kó ní kálukú máa lọ ńlọ ẹ̀. Ayọ̀ ni tó kù. ó sàn ju pé kí àwọn ọmọ yín kàn máa sọ wípé daddy mommy why. I'm saying this because I've handled a lot of children who are in bitterness, hating their parents because their parents are addicted to each other in the name of love. I'm using the word addiction torí mi mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ kí èèyàn má lè ronú débi pé wàá mọ̀ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yín méjèèjì ò papọ̀ wàá dẹ̀ ran rí mọ́ wàá káàké kọ́rí. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Listen to me today. Everyone at the sound of my voice. Àwọn nǹkan kan wà tí kò kí ń jẹ́ kí ìdílé àti ìgbéyàwó kó ṣe dáadáa. Wọ́n pọ̀ ní rẹpẹtẹ. Àwọn nǹkan tí ọkọ àtìyàwó máa ń dánwò lábẹ́ aṣọ tó máa ń jẹ́ kí ìgbéyàwó kó di ìnilára fúnra wa ó ní àìgbọràn. I know some people don't listen to each other. The foundation of disobedience starts from home. Ẹ jẹ́ n tún sọ ilé fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣèyàwó. Ṣé rí ngbà míì kí n lè fẹ́ dá mílìkì tó ti dànù mí lè kó. I can't cry over spilled milk. I can't cry over 10 crates of eggs tó dà sínú yẹ̀pẹ̀ mi lè dín mi lè jẹ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin tẹ́ kéré tẹ́ ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí ì ṣègbéyàwó yìí èmi lẹ́jọ́ bá yín sọ o. Mo lọ́rọ̀ bá yín sọ o. Daddy mommy grandpa grandma kí àwọn ọmọ yín tó gbé ẹsẹ̀ lé ìgbéyàwó ẹ má wòwò màálù o. Ẹ má wòwò engagement tẹ́ fi máa ṣe party o. Ẹ fún wọn lówó kan ṣe premarital counselling ó ju kẹ́ ẹ ra mọ́tò mẹ́fà fọmọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ. I'm saying this with all sense of humility, responsibility and commitment to my generation. Don't allow your children to be married without premarital counseling from a very, very renounced professional. It's not all pastors that are counselors, please. As a pastor, you want to be a counselor, you will go and train to be a counselor. Apart from that, marriage counseling is another one on its own. We can't be modeling up things in the body, in life, and think we will get best results. Look at the medical science. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni Dr. Ojú, ọ̀tọ̀ ni Dr. Eyín, ọ̀tọ̀ ni Dr. Egungun, ọ̀tọ̀ ni Dr. Iṣan, ọ̀tọ̀ ni Dr. Agbẹ̀bí. Shematters is the program. Follow me on Instagram. As you are listening now, my Instagram handle is a university of knowledge. My privileged mandate in this world is to help my generation not to die in ignorance. Please follow me on Instagram. Follow me on my YouTube channel. My Instagram handle is funkeadetuberu. My YouTube channel is funkeadetuberu. Subscribe, like, and listen and share. I'm still talking about obedience. Àìgbọràn. Mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ sickle cell láti almost ìgbà tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ program yìí. Maybe I should explain better. Kí n tó bọ́ sí nǹkan mi. Ìgbọràn ó sàn jẹbọ lọ. Tí n bá ní kí AS má fẹ́ AS, mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ n tètè yan fún yín kí n yànnàná ẹ̀ lóyìnbó. If AS marry an AS, they are going to give back to sickle cell, and this is the result. They will be going to hospital all the time on admission. They will be spending money on medical care. Some will spend days in the hospital, hours. Sometimes the child end up dying. You see the way I said it. The time you are supposed to spend at home, you are spending it in the hospital. It will strain you, drain you, strain your husband, strain your wife. This will lead to consistent quarrel at home because of the emotional pressure. Sometimes you don't even want to have children again. Then the child will be unhappy for the rest of her days. Now, does it really worth it? Disobeying my simple instruction today that if you have a different genotype, please, somebody should not tell me, this one is not my concern, it doesn't matter, me, I don't have that kind of genotype issue. Spread the news. When you have a friend, a daughter's friend, a husband's friend, your neighbor, your schoolmate that wants to marry, ask them, have you done your genotype test? Are you both AA? Are you both ASAS? Find out. Wisdom is profitable. If you are able to save one family for going through the pain of raising a child that is not going to like himself or herself, please do me that favor. Publish it everywhere. There is no wisdom that is lost. Hello, me and kò kàn ṣebí nǹkan tó ń sọ kàn ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. We are living in a community. Ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ àbúrò a máa tọ́ a máa mọ́ra ẹni tí ò mọ́ra gan tí ò tán á ní cousin mi, aunty mi, niece mi, sister mi. Please don't ever think I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to all of us. I'm talking to myself. I'm going to share it on my Instagram. Go and help me to share it on my YouTube channel. Let a lot of people don't know. As for people are not talking, àwọn míì tí ẹ mọ̀ pé SS ni wọ́n àwọn míì àtúwá purọ́. Listen, that was what I'm saying. Ẹ mọ̀ iye cases mo ti handle lọ́sẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ sickle cell. Tó máa purọ́ tí wọ́n ní mọ̀. Ẹni yẹn purọ́ sì kò mọ̀ OBSS. Marriage ti dàrú, àwọn ọmọ ti wà ń bẹ̀. Why must you keep praying on what you can avoid? Ìgbọràn kan nìyẹn o, ìgbọràn kejì. Ẹ ṣe HIV test. Check if your spouse is positive or negative. Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Mo ń sọ ti tèmi. Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ marry, ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìfẹ́ fọ́jú. Blood is thicker than water kan mo fẹ́ sọ. Love is blind mo fẹ́ sọ. Marriage is an eye opener. Your eyes will be so opened that you'll be wondering, ta ló fọ́ mi lójú tẹ́lẹ̀, ṣé ìfẹ́ náà ló wá fọ́ mi lójú tó tó lè. I am appealing to you. I am begging you, do the needful. Do genotype test. Do HIV test. I'm counseling you now. I'm telling you, don't ever allow anybody to deceive you into marriage. Mommy, daddy, fẹ́ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn, àní kò fẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìgbọràn ni mò ń sọ lẹ́yìn yìí o. Obedience. Wo ọmọ mi, ọmọ oníṣòkòtò tínrín ló fẹ́. Oníṣòkòtò tínrín lẹ́ni lè do oníṣòkòtò lábúlábú lọ́la. Ẹ má ti àwọn ọmọ yín sí wàhálà ìgbéyàwó. Some parents are selfish. They are narcissists. What are you thinking? Do you know that your daughter, your son, the choice of marriage, she has one life to live? Téèyàn bá dẹ̀ ti ṣi orí mú, téèyàn ti ṣi ara mú, àánú ló kù. Ẹ̀yin òbí ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ń là kọjá ńlé ọkọ. Ẹ wá rí i pé bọ̀bọ́ kan lówó, oníkọ́mọ yín fẹ́. Ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Kò sẹ́ni tó máa ní kọ́mọ ẹ̀ fákúṣẹ̀. Don't get me wrong. But always look at potentials in people. Wo nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn lè jẹ́, wo nǹkan tó lè dà, wo nǹkan tó lè tún dà before you choose to say don't marry this, don't marry that. Some of us parents, we are not setting our priorities right. I've spoken to singles, I've spoken to parents. I'm going back to parents. I noticed something. Some of you parents, I understand. you have laboured, you have suffered. Àwọn ọmọ olókù kan wá tún tọ́jú wa, mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n watch the potentials in the lives of the person your son, your daughter is bringing home. Ṣọmọ dáadáa ni, ṣílé tó dáná ti tọ́, ṣó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ṣó gbẹ̀kọ́, ṣó lẹ́ni tí ó bẹ̀rù. I'm looking for that word. Ṣó rẹ́ni tí wọn ò pàkúrọ̀ lójú ẹ̀. Because listen, tó bá lọ fẹ́ aṣa ọmọ torí pé ó lówó, mọ́mí ẹni kò fẹ́, ó ti gba ọmọ ẹ létí bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta ẹ̀mẹ́rin. Ẹnìkan ló bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ńjẹta, ó ní pé ẹni yẹn òun fẹ́ torí òun ti bímọ kan fún un, ṣùgbọ́n ó ti lù ú bí ẹ̀ 5. àwọn èèyàn wá nítorí ọmọ kóun fẹ́. ẹ jẹ́ ń dáhùn yẹn kí n tó máa lọ lénìí. torí ọmọ tó ṣe fẹ́, tí ọmọ bá dàgbà ní ìdílé tí ìjà wà, ọmọ yẹn ti wà emotionally wounded. Please, if you are a single parent and you are hearing me, the only wealth you will give for your life and for yourself is to attend the dynamic parenting. I have a major course for single parents. To single-handedly raise a child, you need an extraordinary knowledge, extraordinary wisdom, extraordinary information. You can't raise a child as a single parent well. Please. I understand what I'm saying. The effect, the consequences, the aftermath of raising a child or raising children as single parents. Your single parenting might be death, maybe widower, might be divorce, separation, might even be a night fling. Tó dẹ̀ doyún, tó dẹ̀ ríṣẹ́. Tó bá ṣá ti jẹ́ single parent at any level, join me right away at dynamic parenting webinar. Ẹ wo, ọwọ́ méjì ń tọ́mọ, ó ṣòro ká tó wá ní ọwọ́ kan. Yorùbá ní ẹyẹ ò kí ń fapá kan fò. I want to give you the second hand to fò in raising your children. That is the essence of dynamic parenting webinar. Tí mo tún wá ṣe special package for single parents. Go to that number, send a WhatsApp. You will know the costs. It can be free. The cost cannot worth the benefit, the eternal benefit. For you to be having your children now, maybe your child is even 2 years old. Yẹn ló pay jù. 1 year ló pay jù. Older ones ló better jù. Everything is the best. Because raising your children will give you all the future you are looking for. Do you know, in your old age, grandma, grandpa, everybody, the amount of money you made will not matter again. The fleet of cars you have will not matter again. Your mansions will not matter again. In your old age, what will matter most is the way you have loved, raised, built, care for your children when they are young, so that when they are now old, they will flaunt you, show you off, pamper you with love, care, and affection. This is a time to take advantage of what I am saying. You can't tell me you know it all. It's not possible. Yorùbá ní ọgbọ́n lọ́gbọ́n náà fi ń pàgbà ń wèrè. There are things that your eyes will be open to. 8 solid courses in dynamic parenting with manuals. You are not just coming to, you will have books to read later, to understand later, to study later. Tó bá ti débi kan tó ta kókó, wàá padà sórí handout ẹ pé nǹkan báyìí ni dynamic parenting sọ pẹ̀lú Funke Adetuberu. Wàá tún jack padà, wàá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ padà. Those courses are very rich and very deep. Àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wàá wò pé báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ tọ́mọ líle báyìí tó kàn lé bí òkúta yìí. ọmọ yìí ti dẹ̀dú báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe eléyìí ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ kankan ṣe kí ni kí n ṣe eléyìí tún wá bẹ kọjá àlà pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe wàá mọ ọmọ ẹ wàá dá mọ̀ òní máa fi táyé wé kẹ́hìndé wé dòwú ìdòwú wá làbà no your children are different, differently wired, differently created, differently loved, differently designed. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ designer báyìí. Your children are differently designed. And when you know that, it will be easy for you to raise them, to love them, and for you to have rest. I've seen a lot of men. Wo ọmọ ẹ nìyẹn orí àtijẹ́ta kò wọlé ó ti gboyún kẹrin fọ́kọ kẹrin. Do you want to live like that? Ẹ gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn. I'm not religious about this thing I'm doing. It's the same principle. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò ń gbàdúrà, gbogbo wa là ń gbàdúrà. Game of life is played by the rules. Lálá tó rò kè máa lọ́lẹ̀ ni. Please don't put religion into it. That's why I'm not being religious. No matter your level of religious exposure or whatever, join me. If you are joining me for dynamic parenting, the number to WhatsApp is 090 2010 1080 plus 234 if you are calling outside the country plus 234 90 20 10 80 is very important to join me as we lead our children to our various dream life. Ọmọ tó máa gbọ́ràn, ọmọ tó máa yàn, ọmọ tó máa yanjú, kì í ṣe ọmọ tí ó máa dálé moṣú. Nígbà tí kò ti fẹ́ lù pa wá ní máa bọ̀ nílé máa ó bẹ́tà kí n lọ́mọ mi láyé ju pé kí n lọ́mọ mi lọ́run lọ. The covenant of life is stronger than the covenant of marriage. God wants us to live. We will start preaching that to ourselves when life has beaten us black and blue. Hear me today and hear me profoundly. You can never learn the secret of success from a successful man. You can learn the secret of success from a failure. Please go and sit with people that have lost their children to drugs, to mental home, to psychiatric hospital, to rehabilitation centers. They will tell you their story. They neglected, they abandoned. The formative years of a child matters a lot. The most important part of their lives matters a lot. And when they miss that, they've missed it for life. They've missed it for good. For the journey of no return. I can tell you that. But with God, let me balance it here. O lè ráàánú gbà. O lè rí orí ọ̀fẹ́ he. O lè rí ojú rere Ọlọ́run mú nínú nǹkan tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá ní láti tètè mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó mọ̀, ṣó wá dáa kó jẹ́ pé ìrora lolúwa fi máa wá kọ́ nǹkan tó yẹ kó ti kúrò ńbẹ̀. Life is so hard for people that does not know what they will do. Ayé ò le o. Ó le fún àwọn tí ò mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe ni. Ó le fún àwọn tí wọn ò ní ìmọ̀. Ọlọ́run ò sọ pé àwọn èèyàn ń ṣègbé nítorí ogun ìdílé tàbí nítorí ogun èṣù tàbí nítorí ogun generational curse. Ó ní àwọn èèyàn ń ṣègbé torí pé wọn ò ní mọ̀. What destroys a man, destroy also, is not the devil. It is ignorance. Ignorance is a destroyer. Why am I saying this? I've said a lot of things today. Ọ̀rọ̀ ń lọ mọ létí ń jẹ. If you don't know better, you cannot live better. Obedience shortens your journey. Ìrìn 40 days, fẹ́ fi 40 years rìn torí pé o mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó o ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ ara ẹ̀ ò yéra ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀ ò yéra ẹ̀, kò yé ara ẹ̀. Please don't marry a man because you are desperate. Dot all the I's, cross all the T's. It's so important to do that. If you don't do it and you end up regretting it. Your blood is not on my head. That's what I tell people. Whatever it is, uba ni kí n gbẹ́nu sàn, uba ni kí ló ń sọ. Màmá mi máa ń kọrin kan. Ìyá rẹ kò ní bá ẹ débẹ̀, bàbá rẹ kò ní bá ẹ débẹ̀, ẹlẹ́yà rẹ dilé ọkọ. You know what my parents used to sing that song for? Or why? Because they know that life is a teacher. Life will teach you what you don't want to learn now. May you not regret your life. And you have just one life to live. One life to live. Maybe it has not dawned on you or dawned on you that you have one life to live. When anytime I think about it, I can't sleep. My heart is palpitating. Because one life. Olúwa. No wonder. Teach us to number our days so that we can apply our heart to wisdom. What I'm teaching you now, what I'll be teaching at Dynamic Parenting Webinar, is for you to apply your heart to wisdom. There's nothing like tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Everybody, tomorrow starts today. On behalf of Dr. Yinka Ifele, I want to say very big thank you to everyone who has been so attentive, intentional about listening to Shematters of today. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. If you have any question, something is bothering you, you want me to do premarital counseling or therapy, this is the number to text me, to voice note me. Please, I don't pick calls. That number is 080 232 42389. 080 232 42389.